and how they're compared to a mafia mob boss.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they just, because in addition to getting all of this money from these different chapters, they also do a lot of money laundering. As that money comes back to them, they funnel it through different businesses, so it doesn't look like it's their money, and then they use that money to grow non-tax exempt businesses, which is illegal. It's ugly. It's a very ugly business. Now, Macedo, in addition to having this ginormous church empire around the world, he owns the third largest television station in Brazil, so he always has free advertising. He owns a record company. He owns half of a bank. So he's got his hands, his money-hungry hands, in the pot of all of these different types of businesses. He writes a ton of books, and he's sold over 10 million books as well. I know we're going to put up some pictures of his lavish lifestyle. He of course, he lives in a crazy mansion. But the one we wanted to talk about the most is, you may have seen his name in the news recently because he recently put his $14 million condo located in Miami, in the Porsche building in Miami, which was one of the most famous buildings there, located in Miami. And he put that up on the market because he was getting a lot of outcry from probably his congregation, I would hope.
And you mentioned the price of the condo. $14 million is what he put it up for. And if you saw the opening clip and you saw the Porsche, the Porsche elevator, that is it's called, what is it? It's Porsche Palace or something. That's the name of the condo in Florida. The big building in Florida. And it's got an elevator for your car, a car elevator that you can literally ride up and take to your condo.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It's just, and these are pastors, folks, and this is what is so disgusting. These are people who are, living this lifestyle off of the donations of their people.
Living La Vida Loca, right? Let's talk a little bit about his church. He had it built in 2010. And it looks like the Temple of Solomon. So he decided to do that, worth how much money?
It was like $300 million or something like that to put up. Now, well, I was getting ready to mention the worth of another pastor. We'll do that later on. But $300 million for a building.
For his church building.
And it looks like the Temple of Solomon.
Yeah, it's supposed to. So inside, he has an exact replica of the Ark of the Covenant. But the most interesting thing about the Temple of Solomon is the fact that they have a conveyor belt that goes from the pulpit to the back room to carry the tithes that they receive every Sunday.
So
tithing conveyor belt. And that is a perfect picture of what these megachurch pastors do. When we say megachurch, I do want to say that not every single megachurch pastor falls into this category.
Yeah, we want to qualify that.
But there are certain things you should have your eyes open to, is like, how is my megachurch pastor living? Is it far above the norm? That kind of thing.
Yeah, conveyor belt. Now, we tried to find a picture. That's the biggest thing for me. When finding out that there's a conveyor belt that takes the money into the pastor's, into the back, or whether it's into his office or not, I don't know. But we could not find a picture.
Couldn't find a picture of the conveyor belt.
Sorry about that.
If we do, we will bring it to you.
But that was mentioned in several articles that we looked at, not just one, but several articles. And so, yeah, this guy is filthy. And I think we have a clip of him preaching. And what is he calls people loser, those who doubt. They're losers.
Just to show you a little bit of what of course, he's a prosperity preacher. And in this clip, he is at a church, one of his many locations in Miami. So there will be a translator, and he's talking about losers.
A word of doubt is a word of Satan, a word of hell, which destroys, which makes a person become feeble, dispirited, destroyed, which also makes a person become a loser.
Las personas que han sido loser,
people who became losers are full of doubts.
entonces
So the spirit of evil,
del malo, o espírito
the spirit of this world,
espírito de Satanás,
the spirit of Satan, the spirit of demons, evil forces,
han criado uma
have created inside people's lives
estado de espírito
fear,
de fragilidade,
insecurity,
medo, insegurança,
weakness,
incerteza.
uncertainty.
Me explico?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Quantas oportunidades
How many opportunities have you
por
lost
causa de uma dúvida?
because of a doubt?